There's a warning that too many older men and women are enduring needless pain because doctors aren't spotting the signs of osteoporosis. According to leading experts, a fifth of women will break at least 3 bones before they're diagnosed with the condition. In a moment, I'll talk to a GP about this, but first, here's our health correspondent, Catherine Jones.
Okay, last stretch.
Advancing age brings the risk of osteoporosis as bones weaken and become easier to break. Weight-bearing exercise, calcium-rich foods and vitamin D from sunshine help prevent the condition, things this class were aware of, though not necessarily as a result of advice from their GP.
Did your doctor take you aside at one point and go, look, you know, this is something you need to think about?
No, he's never, or they have never mentioned it actually.
Not particularly from the doctor, but I see an osteopath and he's made me very aware of it.
I'm aware of it, but no, not from the doctor. No, only from a rheumatologist, actually.
According to the National Osteoporosis Society, 1 in 5 women with the condition aren't diagnosed until they've already suffered 3 broken bones.
Before my back was bad, we did this lugging concrete around.
Jean actually had 5 spinal fractures before her GP finally sent her for the scan that confirmed she had it.
I was very angry with my doctor for missing it, and I tried to take out a complaint, but I didn't get anywhere. And I was angry because it's messed up my life. There's a lot of things I can't do or can't do so well, and I'm in pain all the time and I'm on painkillers, so I could be having a better life.
Identifying people at risk would also stop taxpayers' money being wasted.
That there are over 500,000 fragility fractures occurring each year, and the impact on those to the individual is clearly really important, but also that has huge financial costs for the National Health Service and for social services in the management of those individuals.
Many older people do take steps to ward off osteoporosis, but if those at risk were more swiftly identified by their GPs, many thousands of debilitating injuries could be prevented. Catherine Jones, 5 News.
With me now is GP Dr. Mona Mansouri. Mona, we heard in Cathy's report there, women saying they were being given no advice by doctors. Why is that?
Well, it's difficult to say, in a widespread way whether this is truly a problem, because I know that certainly I and colleagues of mine do speak to at-risk patients, so people who we categorise as being at a higher risk of developing osteoporosis because they have family history, inactivity, or there's other reasons why we think they may be likely to have osteoporosis too.
Is it hard for GPs to spot? We hear that women are breaking 3 bones before osteoporosis is potentially diagnosed.
I think it's unusual to have broken 3 bones before a doctor thinks about osteoporosis. Right. In most cases, we do think about it, specifically in postmenopausal women. It's actually number 1 on our list when we think about broken bones, and it's certainly something that we do think about. I think these are, unfortunate cases where things have been missed until later, but I don't think it's quite as widespread, hopefully, as it seems. I mean,
it's nothing new, though, this kind of warning. A study warning that doctors are missing the signs of it in women was published, or publicised rather, back in 2001. So, I mean, I'm sure you're doing a good job, but the message doesn't seem to be getting through to a lot of your colleagues.
I think there's a lot of things to bear in mind here. One is, we don't have a huge amount of time with our patients. In order to have this sort of discussion with patients, you need more time, you need more resources.
More GPs?
Okay. Absolutely. And you need for the system not to be under such strain. I think because so many people are using the system for more minor things, it doesn't give us the opportunity. So if someone comes in with, another issue, let's just say, this would be something that traditionally you'd want to talk about. Oh, by the way, have you thought about your diet, your exercise, all this sort of stuff?
Well, that's key, because prevention is always the best cure. So how can people prevent getting osteoporosis when they're a bit older?
Well, there's lots of things. One is being aware of whether you're at risk, so knowing if anyone in your family has had osteoporosis. The second thing is exercise, so weight-bearing exercises are particularly important. All exercise is good. Diet, nutrition is very important, calcium-rich foods, avoiding too much alcohol, too much caffeine, too many sweet things, having a healthy lifestyle, which is what we're always promoting for lots of things, also helps with osteoporosis.
Mona, many thanks. Good to see you.